Good evening, Scorpio. Welcome to Sing Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and tonight we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Scorpio, at the time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising, something should resonate for you. So I'd like you to do, use that intuition of your Scorpio. Only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, leave it for another. All right, let's get started. We're going to use the Zodiac 108 deck today to pull 3 cards. Now, these cards are having like definition, clarification for the general reading, as well as person, places, dates, events, seasons, timing events, as well as like yes or no answers. So let's see what's pulling out here for you in the reading the week ahead. Scorpio, we have the Mirror card. So this is all about self-aware, seeing clearly, your ego, facing issues or self-assessment, self-improvement, insecurity, make comparisons, reflections, obsessed, narcissistic, vain, self-love, and self-appreciation coming in. As well as we have the pillory. Now, the pillory is all about open dishonor, humiliation, finding faults, punishment, abusive, shut down, caught, public ridicule, mockery, as well as nowhere to run, censure, serving time, or feeling vulnerable. And finally, we have the birdcage about possessive, codependent, cleaning, restlessness, oblivious, controlled, saying anyway, wanting freedom without consent, dominion, watched, hostage, confined, jealous, trapped, or predator. Wow, that's quite a roundup there, but we'll be able to tease a little bit more out when we pull the general reading, as well as we'll clarify the general reading also with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So today I got the 1909. This is that Graham Smith-Waite, the original circular edition tarot deck. And we're going to pull you 6 cards for the week ahead. 2 in the beginning of the week, 2 in the middle, and 2 at the end for you. So let's get the beginning, the middle, and the end. And we'll do a general basic reading here on these 6, and then we'll clarify them. So let's get going. Here at the beginning, we do have the moon coming out for you, Scorpio, as well as we got that Page of Swords energy. Now, the moon is all about uncertainty or perhaps, getting distracted by illusions or delusions as well, because the moon is not very clear in the shadows. There's a lot of shadows, and you don't want to make assumptions or presumptions, because that can be distracting for one, but it's usually just more gossip and rumor mill type stuff going on. Gossip mongering. Don't get distracted, because you're going to lose your soul's purpose of pulling yourself up out of this deep well of emotion. Stay true to your journey's path. It's a very narrow, unique path. The light of the moon is actually lighting it up. Don't worry about the shadows and the things that aren't clear, the illusions and delusions, because the card that comes after the moon card is the sun card, and that just shines light and everything becomes clear. Now, you do have this Page of Swords energy. This Page of Swords energy could be somebody's watching you. It's kind of a stalker thing. And I'm saying that because it is looking over here with uncertainty and eyeing out, as I've seen. But a lot of times, I always look at the Page of Swords as someone who's doing their research. They're digging into something. They're analyzing things. They're dedicated to gaining knowledge on things. So it is learning lessons, learning in a studious manner of things. So other readers, I have actually heard it, they pull out the stalker thing, but when I'm reading it, I just don't feel that energy. I feel it more just, really being in, digging in. But we did have some obsessive cards here as well. So I wanted to share that energy there as well. The additional definitions coming out there because of this Zodiac 108 cards here, having that predator obsessiveness. So take it as it resonates for you individually. You're all unique and have your own individual journey paths. Now, Scorpio, you do have the 9 of Cups as well as this Queen of Wands energy coming out. Now, the 9 of Cups is a very kind of self-indulgent cup. It's self-confidence. It's ego boosting. It's self-empowering. Indeed, you're very proud. You got all this abundance. You're feeling pretty good there. You got these cups, and you're feeling good about yourself, abundant and well. And then you have this Queen of Wands energy coming out. Now, this could be someone with Aries, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy coming out here, Scorpio. Or it could be within your own chart as well. But this Queen of Wands energy, the feminine energy coming into play here, regardless of your gender, is all about well, charming, charismatic, inspiring, motivational, but she's also very creative with solving things, coming to solutions, creative solutions to resolving issues as well. So creativity comes into play, as well as just a joy, a social networker, just really pulls people together, and just kind of a brilliance coming out. Now, like I said, this could be a feminine and a masculine energy as well. So we'll find out with clarifiers coming in. We do at the end of the week, look at this, you got the lovers, Gemini energy here coming out as well. So this could be you and a significant other. This is Angel Raphael, is always there to help negotiate or renegotiate. This is about relationships coming together. It could be soulmates coming together as well. And it is about the need to compromise, negotiate, whether it's a new significant partnership coming together, or if it is a one that is just in a renewal cycle at this point, because everyone evolves, things change, we all evolve, and you got two separate individuals on two unique journey paths that are side by side. So they're both going to still evolve a little differently, even though they're on the same going forward, they're going to be evolving. So there will be times where the contracts will have to be renegotiated, renewed, so to speak, and recommitted to. Now, here we have the Four of Wands. This is all about family. This is home, family, celebration, come together. Now, you may be seeing 1111 synchronicity repeating itself, and a lot of times this is just the angels telling you that you are on the right path. You're going in the right direction. So whenever you see 1111, just stop for a moment briefly and think, what was I thinking? What was I doing? And that's going to let you know, okay, that's where I need to focus. That is giving me the right path. So really listen to yourself on that as well. So let's go ahead, grab the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here, Scorpio, and let's start with that Page of Swords at the beginning. What kind of study, what are you studying? What are you looking for? Is this someone looking at you? What's going on here with that page? Oh, well, look at this. Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to avoid this obsessive, stalkerish energy, but then you got this devil coming out here, this, testing of commitment, because you look at the two people there bonded and stuff, and then you got this, look, Two of Cups energy coming out. And so this is, like I said, this is vows of commitment and dedication going on here. This ain't, the lovers are about negotiation, compromise, and this is about the actual contract, that vow, dedication, commitment to another. And you got this devil energy coming out, as well as this feeling of pride, self-empowerment. You got to be careful, because maybe this devil energy is creating this, maybe an over self-indulgence aspect. It could be, some addictive behaviors coming out in some form or another that you may want to watch out for there, Scorpio. That's coming out with that Page of Swords as well. And also, just remember, when that devil energy, negative energy comes at you, whether it's testing your commitments to something, or it's inner critic negativity energy coming out, always say, thank you for arriving, because, that is just telling you you're on the right track, like the 1111s do, as well as just don't listen to him. I mean, he's going to twist things up, so, that creates that jealousy and different possessiveness things. You don't want to go down that street. All right, so, and codependency, I think we've seen that on there as well. Restlessness, that's all devil energy, making you feel like you're trapped, you're like that bird in a cage. Jealousy, feeling watched, hostage, confined. Yeah, so let's go ahead and pull on this uncertainty, though, the distractions, because we don't want to assume or presume anything, now do we? Well, there you're finding strength, courage, and bravery, and taming the beast within more so than anything. That's what the strength card's about. You have the strength, courage, bravery, tame a shadow beast within you, and we all have that, shadow beast, light and shadow. You have that, and it just passively restraining that beast within you. But, you could do that a lot of times by seeing things from a whole different perspective. This Piscean energy comes in. This is just looking at from others' perspectives and not just yourself, which will give you strength and courage here, as well as the Two of Pentacles, trying to keep everything up in the air, juggling two jobs, a house and home, whatnot. You can't keep it up. You can see the emotions in the background trying to, the waves are getting bigger. That's emotions and ups and peaks and like a roller coaster. And you don't want to capsize the boats in the situation. So you got to make a decision about, especially focusing on one thing, then, leaving that aside and picking up the other to focus on that, dedicating yourself, committing yourself to really direct your focus is singularity and especially on one rather than trying to keep them both up because you're just not getting it. That's just going to create that distraction for you from like that moon card. Now that Nine of Cups there in the middle of the week there for you, well, there is some kind of agenda, strategy at play here. The Nine of Cups being very confident that your opinion, your belief is right, Scorpio. You got a strategy, not necessarily sharing everything, keeping some stuff really close to your chest here, some truths, maybe to protect yourself, but there is a decision you're getting ready to make, and you're not wanting to face your emotions or feelings. You've actually blindfolded yourself to that ocean of emotion. And Scorpio, you're a water sign. That you got a lot of emotion and you are blocking it and you're crossing your heart there, your chest. You want to really protect it. So once again, you're definitely maybe being a little deceptive. You could be deceiving someone else, or you could actually be deceiving yourself here, Scorpio, by blindfolding your emotions and thinking, oh, I can just make the decision logically and practicality. I don't want to touch my emotions. I'm not going to see my emotions. I'm not going to feel my emotions. I'm not going to share my emotions. This is just all going to be practical, logical, and based on facts decision making. And that's your opinion, and you're going to stick to it. Everyone else got different opinions, but that's what's happening here. You're quite proud. Look at you. You're like, no, I got this. I got it. Things are good. I got it. All right, Scorpio. Let's check out that Queen of Wands energy here as well in the middle of the week. And that's something to do with home. So maybe, someone within the home is definitely has that within their natal chart, whether it's Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo energy come into play there. You do have a 10 of Wands here. Now, this is about, just being tired of, carrying all these tasks and projects and responsibilities on your back. Has been backbreaking. You're ready to complete this cycle, toss it aside and say, I'm ready to start a whole new love cycle here. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've had all these different tasks, projects, passions. You do have the home and marriage and celebration card coming to play here. They look pretty happy. They're coming together, a family unit coming together here. 1111, once again, emphasizing you're on the right track. Really focus on the 1111s with with your week ahead. Now, the Gemini lovers energy coming out here. We have, there's King of Wands energy. So kind of a divine pairing here between King and Queen of Wands. So this is a very creative King as well. He's passionate, he's motivational, he's inspiring. He leads by example because he's just so motivating and passionate about what he does. And now he doesn't take long to make a decision. He can be a little impulsive. He is one of the first kings in the cycles of the arcana. So he will rush in with his passions, just full born, going. It lights a spark. But he does have the wisdom and time, so he does have some staying power, not like the younger knights or pages who may, just rush right off and not, just light the fire. But there is travel on the horizon here for you, Scorpio. This is you seeing your ship on the horizon and you're waiting for your ship to come in, but it forbears traveling. Perhaps you'll be traveling overseas or just traveling at great distance, but you're looking to expand your from the shoreline, expand outwardly. So your passions, and you're looking to have growth further, that you feel you've done enough growth where you're at the moment. So there you are, undecided and confused, trying to make a decision here, Scorpio. This is all about, is it fantasy? Is it Like I said, is this, illusion, delusion, fantasy, empty cup, or is there a treasure chest, a gem, or unpolished stone just waiting to be chosen? You're really undecided, and it does have this energy of something to do with the partnership here, needing to negotiate, compromise, as well as come together and do that. Now, the home front here, the family coming together, celebrating. We have a fast action transportation chariot action happening here. This is fast, progressive forward, speed and direction, going in the same direction and with great speed. You have the justice. This is Libra energy coming out here. Justice is all about fair and equal balance and justice for all. Whether this is actual contracts or a legal matter you're dealing with, it will be fair and balanced outcome. It may have something to do with a home. Maybe you're contracting a new home, buying a new home, dealing with contracts in a legal matter. But this is all happening really fast for you, and there is a lot of communication, the Eight of Wands here, back and forth energy regarding this contract, and it's doubly so because look at this. You got the chariot, the fastest one in the major, and the Eight of Wands, fastest action energy in the lower arcana. So whatever's happening here, complete and blending the family and home together to celebrate is a really fast action at the end of the week here. You're going to be making decisions and redoing contracts and negotiations and compromises, and it's all going to be really coming in together at the end of the week for you. All right, let me move this aside, Scorpio. I hope this is already resonating for you. If it is, hit that like button, or if you're just getting entertained, do that too. Oh, by the way, if you're into numbers, we have 454, 454. If you go into Google and type in the engine search box and say angel number 454, you're going to get a unique angel message for you for the week ahead. All right, Scorpio. Also, 454, that actually becomes 4 in numerology as well, and 4s in tarot. They are about, maybe holding on tight to something, clutching your purse strings, needing to center and balance yourself, as well as, it does have that energy of feeling maybe a little disappointed or disconcerted with love situations, and as well as you have obviously the Four of Wands, right? Again, that family and home life being pretty self-evident up here, but a need for getting some rest and relaxation. Take time out to meditate and contemplate, as well as what 4 is all about. Now we're moving on to the Owenides Oracle. This is to get you an affirmation that you can focus upon and contemplate upon. And Scorpio, your affirmation is rebirth. This is, I am refreshed, rejuvenated, and reborn. It is good to be alive. It's actually the phoenix, and the phoenix for you is the final stage of any great quest, is the rebirth. So call upon the phoenix for strength here and renewed energy when facing the trials of life, Scorpio. Now we're going to move on to the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle deck, and I'm going to pull you 2 cards for the week ahead here. So there's 1 and 2. All right, so you have the Wood Tiger coming out here, Scorpio. This is about powerful beginnings and progress. So that's a very good card. And you also have the Fire Snake, living from the heart. All right, Scorpio. Yeah, don't leave your heart out of the equation. Don't be blindfolding yourself making the decision. Face your emotions. Find that balance between logic, practicality, and heart. Oh, as well as let's grab you 1 Moonology card as well here. 1 Moonology card for the week ahead for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Oops, almost knocked those over. Your Moonology card for the week ahead is the South Node. This is all about don't let your past hold you back. So Scorpio, the South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node. And it actually relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. So Scorpio, whatever you're going through and whatever you're actually asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is actually stopping you from achieving all that you might. So Scorpio, do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about, has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. So it suggests that someone, you even, Scorpio, needs to be released. That there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, Scorpio, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes. Even if staying where you are just feels easier and safer. Now, Scorpio, to attune to this moon card, I release the past. I release the past. Now, additional meanings for this card, Scorpio. A relationship is karmic and it has played out across many lifetimes. And your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. And finally, just because you can do something, Scorpio, doesn't mean you should. All right. I do hope something here resonated for you this week, Scorpio. We'll catch you next time. Bye.